Underway, just juniors, because we are baby boomers. Mid-60s. That's baby boomers. There were so many juniors in the 80s. So there's this top junior I wanted to beat this junior. Because it turned out the guy that was the main opponent for the actual race proper was Bob Addy, who was the next Tour de France rider. He was just up on holiday, and he thought, I'll ride this race. And then I won it. And I'm like, I've won this race overall. It was like this, wow, this euphoria, and I was like, wow, what a race, this feeling of achievement. I was like, wow, I've done that, and I didn't hear about it till for years later, thankfully. But apparently, it was a 10-mile time trial out at Port Glasgow, and the postman turned round to the turn marshal and said, look at that poor soul, and somebody's built a bike special. So it's how other folks see you, isn't it? You never see yourself as others see you, as our Burns said something along those lines. It's I reckon was lifting that bottle up, because I'm going to make myself good enough. Now, most of you will be cyclists or runners or something, cyclists. Now, if you end like me, you will have a wee circuit that you go around. That not always go all different circuits. There's one wee circuit you go around and you know exactly how your form is. Because you use it to convince yourself you're going okay, and you know what size of gear you've got to be on in that wee climb and stuff like that. And it's your favourite circuit. Well, I had that, and that was fine for 5 years. The see the 2nd of January wasn't good enough. The same gear that was perfect for 5 years is not good enough. If it was the 15 before, now it's got to be the 13, because I'm going to be breaking the world record. So nothing's changed apart from my impression of what's not good enough. Care about, and I know that the French mentioned it. But Old Faithful did. That was me, that's Old Faithful. I remember that evening distinctly. I'll forget to tell you about this, but I remember exactly where that was. I'm pretty sure that was Paris-Bercy, and Philippe, it was a revenge match with Philippe Herminot. Philippe beat me by half a second. And I was delighted, because at the start effort, see that left-hand crank, that white crank, that was the last time that crank was ever seen alive, because it actually cracked and went like that on the starting effort. And I'm riding around like that, and I can feel it getting looser and looser. And this is live in Eurosport, and I'm kind of trying to favour the right-hand leg, and this, I can feel this thing getting looser and looser and looser. And I'm thinking, the bottom line, when I got to the finish line, the 4,000 metres, and that hadn't actually fallen off on Eurosport, I was glad that Philippe had won it like just half. And I was warming down, eating our family sandwiches and drinking water and nibbling, and eventually I'm in the start line, and there's a wee crowd, a reasonable sized crowd, in fact, in this place in Norway. There was a big sign in the wall, said, big sign of the electronic sign you get in the velodrome, Francesco Moser, 1984 Mexico City World Hour Record. And now he was an icon to me. This was the ultimate time trial, the ultimate performance that was as far as I was concerned, it was the most iconic performance of any human being in a sporting level that's ever been. It was a time trialing cyclist. And I was in the start line, and Mr. Sparta had a hold of me, and my hands are sweating and my heart's pumping. Lost in soul, I feel like. But because I'd spent 30 seconds of feeling that. But however long it was, a minute or 30 seconds, of what it was to walk from where I was to the French hand with flowers was the most painful, failure-ridden, just emotional, destitute place that a human being could be in. It was truly awful. And then the French hand with flowers goes, I can't take those, I'm going again. I'm going again this afternoon, because that's how painful it was. And I would have gone again that afternoon. And I said, I'm going to Old Faithful, because I'd used the replica bike with a beautiful paint job and everything. And I'm going to Old Faithful. And Old Faithful was not a cold Old Faithful, that was I'm going to Old Faithful. And then it was agreed that I could go the next morning, not a minute past 9 o'clock, because the officials are paid to 9 o'clock and they've got flights. So I said, I was such a kind of wimpy, and I thought, oh yeah, what have you think, the kind of person get pushing using the replica bike, and but then this time for some reason I goes, if you could please bring the minibus, wee minibus thing, round to the hotel 10 to 9. And they're on 10 to 9. It's 5 minutes drive to the track. And I've got to be on starting there like by 9 o'clock, or it's not happening. Because that's fine. And I strolled in there 5 minutes to go. The team was there. There was 9 spectators total in the audience. And France, and most of the television stations went home. France 2 only stayed because, the only reason they stayed was because their flight wasn't until the Sunday. They thought, well, let's just get into the system, might as well go through the motion. And you know, they rode on that. They were the only people with footage of me breaking the world record. And the photographers went home, and everybody had a field day that actually stayed thinking that the guys get out of the system, let's humour them. Because normally you stagger off at breaking an actual world record, and your legs are like rubber, and you get up the next morning, you're not going to. I actually unlocked in that walk, that short walk, unlocked, that was the final one. I remember I said, I'll tell you later about the final level, we're going from Scottish to British to world, to the final level, which was I truly believe I unlocked the ability to use life-saving energy. You know, if I began hand touching or something like that, and these guys with flags appeared just for me. I was last rated off as defending champion. For the qualifying ride, these guys appeared with these red flags, and I'm riding round just a wee bit up like that. And these guys are, I will not raise the flag, because nobody wanted to be the blame guy. Nobody wanted the guy on the front page of Gazzetta dello Sport. So 3 kilometres have passed, and I'm still not getting disqualified for touching the shoulder. And the main man came out. Obree came out and goes, that's it, it's all over. Like that, into the middle of the track, and I goes, well, obviously the rush of blood and the pursuit of that and heat and I goes, he's getting it. And I cycled straight at him. And I was, see if he didn't move, he was getting it. A rush of blood, normally I wouldn't do that. But anyway, I headed straight at him, he jumped out the way, I did about a kilometre, 3rd fastest qualifier, which is a good position, despite the distraction, and then it was goes to disqualified. That position got banned. So I won the British Time Trial Championship, standard position, standard bike setup,